Reasons zombies are physically impossible. Your first action will be to secure basic necessities for day-to-day survival: water, food, medicine, and weapons. Lots and lots of weapons. The next step will be to flee heavily populated areas, because where there are people, there are souls desperate enough to do anything to stay alive. Your third phase will be to find a refuge that protects you from the wandering hordes of the undead. Legions of zombies, all scrambling to eat any humans left over from a ruined civilization. Zombies have been a fixture of folklore and creative media for hundreds of years, but they've really sprung or lumbered, if you prefer, into the limelight in the past decade or so. There have been a number of different types of zombies theorized by writers and scientists. Some are caused by a virus that infiltrates and manipulates the human body. Others are a result of radiation exposure. Still others are a manifestation of the voodoo curse or perhaps a parasitic fungal infection. Zombies from 1968's The Night of the Living Dead were actually called ghouls, but they definitely exhibited many of the virtues of what we consider zombies. They slowly but relentlessly clawed their way toward any breathing person they could find, making up for their lack of speed with ceaseless patience and overwhelming numbers. More modern zombies, such as those from 2013's World War Z, might be a reflection of our faster-paced, internet-fueled societies. They are undead, yet they are also capable of running down slow-footed victims, and they exhibit flickers of intelligence, too. Zombies are a physical paradox. They are undead, yet they move around like they are alive. They are cold and lifeless, but somehow they crack open skulls to dig out a desert of brains. They are rotting away but also stumbling down city streets, grabbing unlucky people left and right. Luckily for you, according to our current understanding of human biology, zombies just can't happen. Humidity is hell. Ever been to Atlanta in August? The word stifling doesn't quite capture the misery of triple-digit temperatures paired with humidity levels higher than a hothouse. On the flip side, North Dakota in January is on the hellish side too, freezing living tissue in minutes and killing just about anything crazy enough to wander outdoors unprotected. The long and short of it is that Earth's unrelenting weather would take a toll on zombies in a plethora of ways. High heat and humidity speed the deterioration of rotting flesh by providing perfect conditions for the proliferation of insects and bacteria, which decompose anything they set their enzymes to. The dry heat of a desert would suck zombies dry as husks in a matter of hours. The bone-cracking depths of winter would cause zombie bones to become more brittle and fragile than they already are. Even the slightest blow or stumble could make their skeletal systems completely collapse, perhaps even under their own weight. That's not to mention deterioration caused by ultraviolet sun rays, hurricane-force winds, sheets of rain and hail, or mountains of snow. Of course, all of this foul weather may be why so many zombies prefer the relative safety of basements, dungeons, and abandoned prisons. Their kinetic catastrophes were all mechanical animals of sorts, our locomotion made possible by the links between muscles, tendons, skeletal elements, and much more. When part of that system goes awry, we don't move much, if at all. That makes it all the more puzzling that so many modern-day zombies are perfectly capable of movement even when their flesh and bones are dangling and flopping. And yet, here are all of these zombies staggering around, sometimes with frightening speed, seemingly oblivious to the impossible physics driving forward their rotting, shredded muscles and broken bones. That's even before you consider their lack of brains. The human central nervous system controls all of our muscula.
Subscribe now.